EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. And off we go from downtown Indy. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Hey, middle.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. He'll step up and run this.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 4. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
And the Jaguar first down.
On play action, here's Jackson. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring. Their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Big Ace! Two. Hey, Ace!
On the ground, this is James Cook. nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Easy.
On second down, Murray. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That one incomplete. Humphrey, outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. Sammy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Colts are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Jones now on the return.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
at the 17-yard line.
They'll go again here with Taylor.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second and make it a fresh set of downs.
First down, Jacksonville.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Mitchell on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 6. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
31-yard line.
Now, Jackson. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
And And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Jackson. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Jacksonville.
13 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Jackson up top again. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That his first touchdown of the new year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And he will find the end zone and extend the lead to 5 points. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Two. Big ace, big ace. Hey, over. Two.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
From the 37, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 37-yard line.
Two. Big ace. Easy.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He's going to let it go deep for Chase.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Two.
We'll try and run here with Cook. 1st down and more past midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
39-yard line.
Two.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Murray now on 2nd down. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Big ace open. Sit. Big ace. Deuce. Hey.
Working out of the gun, Murray. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So after one, it's the Jaguars on top. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
180! Sit hot! 180!
Jackson looking to throw. Rolling right. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and a yard. Lamar going to work from the pistol. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down. Rather by plenty. It's 3rd and 2, and they got 8.
You know, how often do we see, Mike, in these 3rd and short situations, there's so many bodies up near the line of scrimmage, and this back has his head down, hitting it so hard that sometimes he runs into that line, and sometimes he can come out that backside.
This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Jackson now. He'll get back to Wilson.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held them just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Now Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
And Mitchell being intended target. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, here comes the Aussie Cameron Johnston to punt. He'll take this in, back at the 16. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Big ass open, big ass open. Swim.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
One more. Let's go. One. Come back. 2-2.
Second down, Murray. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Hey. Shit. Hey, stop. Big Ace open. 2-2.
A run up the middle with Cook. And he finds a little bit of space. We'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Second and 5.
1-1. Hey, 1-1. That's one.
Two minutes to go, first half in a 2-point game. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
2-2. Hey.
From the gun, it's Murray. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Big Ace. Omaha.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hey, shit. Deuce.
To throw is Murray. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Javon Hargrave. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he won't quite make it to the pylon when he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 33 yards.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal.
2-2.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
Hey, hold on. Hey, easy, Quavo. 2-2.
Hook is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Jones now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Room to run at the 35. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 36 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
That is caught. What a throw. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Jaguars. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will up it to a 2-point lead. Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. On the return is Rogers. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Follow.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call.
Change it.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That is taken in left side by Thornton. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. And they've got a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Change it. You.
From the gun, Jackson. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Back to throw, Jackson. The ball comes out. The Colts have got it. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Colts. Hey, Greg, you talked about it all week. not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovered by Jacksonville.
A first down throw for Jackson. Moving to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. First down throw there is incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Second down, Jackson. On the run to the right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. That is the former Pro Bowler, Hassan Reddick, in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's third down. Off the play fake, Jackson. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. James Cook, touchdown, Indy. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Colts will extend this third quarter lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Jackson out of the pistol. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is hot. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 52 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Now it's Jackson. To the goal line and in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Hold on, right? Shift.
Murray now to throw on first down. Open man downfield is Hollins. And he will go all the way. Matt Hollins. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Jones now on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. On first down, they'll start with Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor is the ball carrier. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 6. Pistol formation with Jackson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down,
To throw is Jackson. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
11 more yards.
That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Jackson. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
On a quick.
Tight end going in motion here. Jackson looking to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Jackson up top again. Oh, man, open. open downfield is Thornton. And he will score. Dante Thornton, touchdown Jaguars. That is his second touchdown of the afternoon. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Jaguars have cut the deficit to 5. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. On the return is Rogers. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Run out of the gun with Cook. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Tackle there by Michael Hall.
Brings up second and 7 at the 27.
They'll go up on a second and 7 from the 27.
Hey! That's one. Hey, hold on. Omaha. Hey. Move. Hey.
Working out of the gun, Murray under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Easy, Quibble.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. Moving outside the pocket, and that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Taylor now to return it, and he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Let's go.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That's into the hands of Thornton. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Pickup of 46 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Play action now. Jackson. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
On the return is Rogers. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the carry, it's Cook. And He's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Come back, come back. Sit. Hey, one. Green, green, green. Hey.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. This one, deep downfield for Chase. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. A gain of 57 yards.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal.
Bunch. Stop.
Here's Cook. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
A field goal only ties it. When you find yourself this close, you're thinking 6. Let's take the lead. But now after that first down loss, it really changes the approach now on second and third. You have to at least come away with points.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
What?
From the shotgun, it's Murray. Out to his right. He'll tuck it in. A second effort, and he is in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Colts. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts have taken a 4-point advantage.
The score, Colts 41. Jaguars 37.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Jones now on the return. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25. On play action, here's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 18 on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. He's got it at the 7. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. And Mitchell. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
do. Oh, shit. Yeah.
A run with Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
This is a clear example of a running back who really trusts his speed. He understands if he just holds his line towards the sideline, he's going to outrun most of the defenders on the field. That's exactly what he does. Picks up the first down before being forced out of bounds.
On 1st and 10, Murray. This one caught by Chase. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's another Colts first down.
Colts.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Empty. Two.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground for about 7.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Second down, Murray. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss.
What will they do on this play? 3rd down, needing 8.
Hey.
From the gun, it's Murray. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Jones now on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down. Jackson going to give it up on a pop pass. And look out there. Upended at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
At the 38-yard line.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
to go.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
He's got his man, Max Fulton, closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. And when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. They'll try again here. It's second and 10. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down throw for Murray. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
On first down, Murray. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that will lead to a second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now a second down throw for Murray. A ball deep for the end zone. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Is 1st and 10.
Race it on! Race it on! Race it!
Jackson now. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, and they'll stop it. 17 seconds to go in the game.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
A first down throw for Jackson. Well, it's another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. So it's a win for the Colts. They get the